Well, it's no longer news. We all know that Abba Kyari is in hot seat. As it stands right now, new facts are being out about Abba Kyari's engagement with Hush Puppy. So as it stands right now, we have new facts about Abba Kyari. Nigerians embattled Super Cup. Abba Kyari is a billionaire with posh houses in Maiduguri, sells cars seized from kidnappers, residents alleged. A resident of Borno State has said that Nigeria's Deputy Commissioner of Police, Abba Kyari, who is being investigated for the extent of his connection with suspected fraudster Ramon Olorunwa Abbas, alias Hush Puppy, sells cars he seized from kidnappers and armed robbers in Maiduguri, the state capital. The resident, in a private message to a Nigerian academic and media scholar, Farouk Berogi, also claimed Kyari has enriched himself through proceeds of corruption. According to the anonymous resident, Kyari is not a millionaire but a billionaire who has more than 20 properties in a posh area in his state Borno. Berogi said, "Now wow, this is what someone from Maiduguri sent to my inbox in response to my column. It is unedited and unverified but interesting nonetheless. Everyone in Maiduguri knew that Kyari is extremely rich. He gives out cars, monies and sells those he sees from the kidnappers and armed robbers. As some selected car stands in Maiduguri and Abuja. As at now, he is building a big plaza along Bobole Road near Giwa Barracks and bought the neighboring plaza. There is signpost. He stood and snapped a picture where street was named after him. That's New GRA or Bama GRA. He has more 20 properties there. You can independently find out from those who knows him. He has properties to his name in Lagos, Abuja, etc. I call him super rich. He surpasses IGP, Kasilim, okay? What those kidnappers were saying is very true. I developed interest on what he's doing when I read Evans' interview, where he said that Abba and his team took from his house was far beyond what they declare. He's not a millionaire, but a billionaire. He moves in convoy when in Maiduguri and brazen go around his properties. Sahara reporters had reported how Berogi also quoted a resident of Borno, saying Kyari was building a mansion on Gemina Road of Damboa with its gates made of glass and steel. The resident alleged that the police chief offered 70 million to a neighbor who has a house behind his mansion so he can have his house out of the way to enable him have straight access to the main road from his mansion. That is what our source said. Hey, this is indeed getting even more and more interesting because we are getting new stories about Abba Kyari. And now Nigerians are busy reacting to this. Some people are saying the story is false, while some are saying the story is true. But as it stands right now, we don't know what the main story about this whole billionaire issue is or how it is connected to Abba Kyari. But here are what people have to say about this. People are just jealous of Abba Kyari's achievements, hence they are trying hard to tarnish his unblemished record. Criminals are fighting back. Like someone here say, do you have proofs? Why is he refusing to go to US and clear himself? No Nigeria is to be trusted. So the FBI agents are criminal, right? Someone is asking the person who is defending Abba Kyari. Why someone here is saying this idiot they called Super Cop will never pray for banditry, kidnapping to end in Nigeria because that is where he's seeing his money. Armed robber in uniform, okay? Because he's dealt with IPOP, I'm not surprised, okay? Was those revelation coming from Igbos? Certainly not, but from his own people in Borno. It's not but from his own people in Borno and those so close to him, as it affects properties in Abuja and Lagos as alleged, so it's left for appropriate authority to follow up and verify or clear. I can't imagine how a living mother would watch her four handsome-looking children being carried for by another woman or women, or traumatizing and seeing. Okay, I think someone here is referring back to what Abba Kyari has done in the past. But as it stands right now, we don't even know what the main truth is about this whole Abba Kyari's issue. Some people are saying that there is time for everything. Anything that is not of God can never last. One of the qualities of the devil is making an open disgrace of his own person. Hey, different kinds of stories coming out. So why some people are saying that Abba Kyari himself is the main mastermind of all the kidnapping in Kaduna, because if he isn't, then why is he collecting ransom from or why is he collecting things from the kidnappers or the people that are robbing innocent people? But as it stands right now, we don't even know what the truth about this whole story is, because we don't know if Abba Kyari is indeed guilty of what people are saying about him. FBI is in Southeast. Don't mind the stupid Malu people, okay? Why people are saying, why saying it now? Why don't you loud it before now? Because he will just kill you. Whenever it's said, you will always defend no, or before now. No park where, okay? Someone here say banditry gives him millions. When everywhere is calm, they pay boys to instigate one. Okay? A lot of people has a lot to say, and so many people are saying it's not far unconnected from the policemen they kill in the east, tagging it on IPOP, so that government will think all is not well. Billions budget into security annually, yet we are not one bit secure. Super Cup, once it has to do with Igbo land, super cock indeed. Okay, all that said, I'm still looking for a good tailor. Recommend if you know any. Okay, someone is saying here that he has no business with all of this. We all know that Nigeria is indeed a very corrupt country, so we are not surprised if Abba Kyari is involved in all of this, because we all know how these things play out in Nigeria very, very well. We all know. But as it stands, we also saw Abba Kyari's take on the issue of IPOP back then in the East. We also saw how whenever anyone is captured, he labels that person an IPOP member. So we don't even know if Nemesis is the one who is catching up on him or not. We really do not know. So we can't just go about saying things we don't really know. I don't really know if Abba Kyari is indeed guilty of all the allegations being labeled against him, but all I can say is that he was the one who exposed himself. Because if you are an anti-corruption fighter or an anti-robbery fighter, because that is what we all thought he was, so if you were, then Abba Kyari shouldn't have been the one exposing himself. He comes about putting out pictures on Instagram, Facebook page, and so on and so forth, saying things about his family, how they were living fine, everything like that. Since you are an enemy of a lot of people, you shouldn't have done that, because so many people has eyes on you, but instead you went ahead and exposed yourself. Now look at what you are facing. Anyways, you can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.